Test, 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 test. Honey.
Yes, Mom. Uh-huh. Hmm?
Do you care to pull up the screen?
Yeah. Okay.
Because I think it's picking up computer sounds. Test, test, test.
All I'm really picking up is you talking, of course.
You're not hearing like a.
No.
Okay. How's all that sound?
That's fine.
So we're good at these levels?
Yeah. I'm
Game's
getting a little
good.
bit of double echo on the music stuff because I have it up on mine as well.
Oh yeah. Are you? How's game sound sounds compared to voice?
That sounds good. Voice is louder, like your voice is louder. Game sounds are slightly louder than my voice, which they should be. But I wouldn't say it's too loud. Now that is me pulling up the volume all the way versus my normal, like 30%.
Test. Wrong button.
That's good.
Sound good, you think?
Yeah.
Ain't getting any buffering or anything?
Well, I've just got your load screen. I'm not really getting buffering. I wouldn't know if I.
So they're not. YouTube is not routinely receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such viewers will experience buffering.
All I'm saying is my play stream is either starting or ending, or I'm AFK. I do not have vision. Okay.
How you do? Or
I
will?
seconds.
Hang on.
I see me jumping around just fine. Did a little bit of cooking with the waterfall, which again is normal. It's smooth.
Try this. I guess we good then.
If it's a standby,
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
I need to
No, it's still have 10 seconds.
Both the events. Drop is here. I'm going to have to have 25. That's not Pick right off it.
Sorry, messing with the.
Okay. Did you drop the Bravo?
Mm-hmm.
talk to the computer and make it.
I'm auto-advancing, but there's no dialogue.
I've got dialogue.
Like, voiced?
Yeah, it's VA'd.
What?
Like it was this cutscene that started it, but yeah.
I can't bring up the audio settings while I'm in the cutscene, can I?
I don't think so.
Oh, fuck it.
We can always go to an end and have it read through the cutscene. You're able to read it as you right, Lo?
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing! I have concern.
My theory seems a little bit more plausible now, don't it?
I have concern.
What?
Well, also, you know how they have there's a shape for the key in the title.
Mm-hmm. This bitch gonna get sucked to the fucking fourth. We gonna think the bitch dead.
Will we think she's dead or will we?
Then we're gonna get there and find her old.
Which is arguably going to be worse. I just teleported.
Working on it now.
I'm going to run down and grab my wallet so I can order food.
I legit.
Concerns? Large have black sauce,
Yep,
double pep or regular pep.
just regular.
I'm not gonna order it just yet, but it will be. Is this one good voice for you?
The beginning there? No.
No, once you're in the main, you're called.
I've not been in there yet.
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention. Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the Void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the Void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolal.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir! Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Sotium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fisher? No, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose! Come on!
Oh, they're also implementing soon being able to go into dungeons with
The Garlean
first-person
community is
plus
ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
So hear me out.
Yeah.
Ali has the new fizz range.
She's going to become what the new fizz range becomes.
Mm-hmm. Alf got the healer.
He did get the healer, but she went from Summoner to Red Mage. I don't disagree. I think it'd be neat for her to get another one. Because Urianger changed. Stola went from White Mage to Black Mage. And Prowl got a new job. Brawl has everything. Do I want to fart myself to death or do I want chicken?
No, obviously, Justinian is legally contracted to remain
Yeah,
what he is.
Justinian's not changing.
He can't. He's the Azure de Boom.
He's in Justinian. Let me know when you're ready to
Speaking the cat. Taru,
Taru.
you stay there.
I am going to meet you in Garden Mall. Model phone be considered. Yours is set to arrive right around 7. I'm gonna fix my audio was low.
Ain't nobody cleaned that yet. Euless. That's okay. Look,
Oh, is it?
somebody should clean that.
Yeah.
That should be clean.
I mean, yeah. Who else? Who else?
Anchored Oriana twins.
I'm hitting Urianger first.
Mm-hmm.
Urianger said let's listen to Alpha. Great. That's what does Thancred say? Thancred has new fit.
Is it? I'm pretty sure it's just his winter clothes.
Ellie, I don't see Graha or Prime.
They're not here. At least not immediately noticeable.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to talk to.
I'm talking to my son already. I found them.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are 2 focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack,
They could have
but
named
are
that
struggling to
something
cope
else.
with the sheer number of Voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Do we have an ETA on food?
Yours 658 to 708.
Okay.
Mine is 640 to 650.
So we have time for the dungeon. I was like, we about to be fighting shit.
If it takes us an hour in a dungeon,
I mean, may I remind you
eat food.
of what happened at the beginning of Endwalker? Around midnight.
We were tired, okay?
It's also sometimes healers. To the point of I thought I was being trolled. Not Q-Pop Sealer doesn't take it. Q-Pop Sealer doesn't take it. Q-Pop Sealer doesn't take it. I'm like, what the fuck?
There we go.
You're a sight for sore eyes. Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
There's a cone.
I know, I was initially in a safe spot. I broke your teeth again for you. So maybe you don't lose.
Once the boss is movable doing that, and I can, like, we can cheese the fuck out of it. I'll move over to the other edge. He does it again, I'll try it. Not movable. You'll have to let me know what that means.
Eyes on me?
No, when somebody fucks up the don't attack it thing.
I guess I'm either one shot here or you stop this there. This might still be your place for you.
Nope. 770.
So this is lower than practice. That's surprising. Now you can't augment practice too.
think they're gonna be a spooter.
I try not to Uncle Billy whenever you're speaking it up.
Yeah, I have Rampart up, so I mean.
I just I know it can give it a bit of a little break and talk about the yard.
Yeah. Not this one. Ooh, this fucker's gonna try to bounce us out. We got a fucking sumo.
Looks like a fucking wild dog.
Oh, look, a sumo wrestler.
That's it.
Trixie.
People always forget to run in the world. To be hitting as hard as the others, because beginning back could just be that we're overgeared for it.
I mean, not 770. This is dropping to 765. So yeah.
I have overgeared. I have more health than both DPS.
You also?
The summer is good, they're putting in Phoenix Market.
And that does.
It gives you a heal of time. Will be triggered upon the HP falling below a certain level.
Oh yeah, we're Campbell, I see it. So it's X-Cog basically?
Yeah. A lot of times people will put it on themselves. Which I mean, unless you're incompetent.
The fuck is that?
Is it Rips?
Not what I'm looking at.
looks like that looks like a problem. What that looks like. Isn't this where we killed?
We were running away from the tower at the first boss. Because we killed Anima inside.
These are girly shit.
Oh yeah. Are they just like stuff that was getting repaired from the Erosian War effort? Just never got fixed due to
Everyone being.
I mean,
holding them up.
Magitech shenanigans. Swear to God, if we're fighting a boat. Not a boat.
Nope.
Oh, that's right, it is a spider.
It is a spider here. If Jen finds that man horny, I am going to alter with the camera because that is just creepy. She will not be able to finish it tonight.
My little straps.
Welcome to my domain.
Okay, this sound. Give me a throw shit kind of thing.
Yeah. He sounds very.
It sounds voidy, but like it just sounds very creepy.
Yeah.
Take all
It reminds me of Alpha.
I can see that.
carry out my will.
Oh, you got ads, don't you?
Oh.
Now for something different.
Is it a way to get no? It's fine.
They could have been way ruder with that and made it be cones.
Yeah. Honestly, for floaty cones, I kind of waste my ways there for like over everything. Big paper cones.
Time to pull this string.
Motherfucker.
What?
I got fooled.
How the fuck did that clip?
You put it into a thing.
I mean, I put it into a thing. Oh, I gotta go to a pile?
Yeah. When that happens, you go to the pot.
Squish. I got nothing.
I thought it was
Is that enough?
Yeah, those are not.
Was that for you?
Yours might be.
No, that's all right.
I believe it's mine. Maybe I wouldn't say they're here.
you go, bro. A little soft.
It's not your fault.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Wait!
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate? You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind here is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot let there depart with the void. If only the winds would blow there as they do here. I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
His form is imbued with the will of all those I consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back? The Ilzabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh gods. The moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Let us make for Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
A number of my fellow Garleans now call Mare Lamentorum home. Alphino, Alize, please see they come to no harm.
We'll be back before you know it.
A quick word, if you will. I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her? Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
Perfectly fine. This is their natural habitat. Slightly less fine.
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
No, Pudding Way's probably out of pudding.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent, and lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For
When will that ever work for
unknown
us?
reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living May dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
She's fine.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
I will say, had that reaction just been to the fact that pudding way without a pudding, be funnier.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a capybara. So you,
I was watching what you did.
I like to do.
Yeah.
I will go for here. I'm on a capybara. God, the Mars music, or not Mars. Music feels so good. Everything about Ben Walker, unfucking notwithstanding. Now, where is this button? I want to find it. Dang it.
Directional B 16 to 11.
Got it? No. Nope. Nope. I might not just have that button anymore. I might have to rebind it.
You probably put somewhere else.
Keybind. What would that be called? Shortcuts?
Not movement.
Might be under this one. Toggle UI display mode.
Yes.
Roll lock. I don't think I have that button anymore.
We need to rename it something else.
I'm not sure. I put it in my program. Do you see my capybara?
Yes.
I still need that.
Did you get you the
Mine's cuter.
Yours is cuter, yeah.
Mine would win in a fight. Neither one of us has talked to the diamond yet.
Yeah. Talk to anybody after. Thanks for burgers. You're not talking about it. Maybe, but. They even named the robot Slaughterbox. I mean... Jim's accounts and packs. Not Discord for 14 accounts.
Of course they call them slaughterbots. But Lobrits aren't exactly subtle.
No.
Bitch thought we were dead. Oh, those are sounds of joy.
There's a streams of joy.
Is it here with the see? Look, she's fine. See, perfectly fine, bunny.
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened.
You were fine.
Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue.
Mm-hmm. You're all so puntable.
Aetherius is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live. I can practically taste the praise.
So puntable.
Fortunately, I
Is
was
this scanning
able
for
to
you, by the way?
activate the brands.
Never
Should any
allow
more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be
Living
confined
Way
to the
and
crater.
Tataru
Unless, of course, the
to be
void
near
gate
each other
begins to expand of its own
unsupervised.
accord, or some gargantuan
for longer than 5
monstrosity tries
minutes.
to barge through. I
And
don't foresee
supervision
any major problems.
does not include being left alone with the Stinian.
Oh, nope.
Why can't you say that?
There you are.
Do you think Oriange would notice if I punted Living Way into the void?
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard.
Don't.
And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
Tisgorbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
They're fine. We left a little Porksy that we don't know the sound that you used to summon.
By the 12. You motherfuckers.
They're headed your way!
Let them come.
eyes and was able to teleport.
What are you doing here? Trust you to state the obvious. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
I'm getting all the action out so they can fucking exposition dump us.
Mm-hmm, because it's a trial.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach. Void Scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield.
Did she change voices or they just...
Besides,
She
what
does
better
seem
to
a little
purge
bit-
darkness from the void than
I don't
darkness
know.
itself?
And then this is happy they got their magical realm information.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
The word mirror is doing so much understating you can't possibly be explained to.
Come in search of power, renown. I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
And again, we are the white. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll understand what I mean in a moment. hit buckets. You know, it feels like they're getting the action out of the way, and then the back half of this, and the next, when they release the rest of the MSQ, is going to be heavy exposition lifting.
I don't think it'll likely be a bad thing. Yeah.
No, but I mean, this is the third quest.
You ready for me to queue it?
Yep.
I could be wrong, I just know they said they split it in half.
Yeah. I mean, either way, this is still early for a trial.
Yeah.
As far as, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And we've only been going...
Usually trials are, like, towards the end.
We've not gone 2 hours.
No. We've gone... an hour and a half. Damn, Ronald. There you go, boy. Down, 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 down. They have a much better image than I do. Yeah, the dark.
Yeah, but they work.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
I don't think that's... I have to, because that wouldn't be what we expected it to be.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if he changes the way...
Be still.
Have to look away. Try to follow his voice. Gotta look away.
Okay. Of course, it's a good game. Why wouldn't it be a good game?
Accept your downfall.
Untethered.
Yeah.
Oh, off the dick. Oh, now it's gonna tether to that person? Yep.
I actually kind of like that mechanic.
Yeah. Let's get to the edges and run around. Did it hit both healers?
It didn't hit me.
It hit me and the other healer. So I wasn't sure if that was like a support thing.
Different. I think in the actual version, the version.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
feathered. On my feathered. What does that exactly mean now?
I don't know. But he's doing auto.
Being a mage, sustaining damage over time. Is that on everybody?
Yeah.
Are you tethered too?
I'm not tethered, but I'll definitely
Oh, I'm specifically tethered.
Yeah, he's doing AoE. Or AoE.
He's autoing me. Is he autoing you the same?
Other tank is now out of my range. Other tank also has 3 gold. 5 gold. I don't know what the other tank is standing against.
All at once. Everything's dead.
I breathe the darkness. Let the light guide you.
You must break free.
It's another break the thing. Oh, it is.
Hey, you guys are moving the whole fucking time. I can't see the floor.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOO.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain! Such is the power of the Void.
He's not targetable, although because of live.
Yeah. You don't just the power thing, but you still this POS now be towards the same, different. The arrow's coming.
My power is absolute.
Tracking drone number.
RP, US.
The Void's power is mine to wield.
Yeah, see? Oh, fuck me.
And thus did all boundaries cease to be. Behold the truth of this world! Accept your downfall.
Just run away from it. I thought everybody very quickly agreed. I just can't slink into the other person, because there's plenty of food up.
The yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Cancel on what?
Oh, it's too warm.
Yeah, setting up 4 I can see when people are popping the damage buff. I know it's better for me. But now I know when to start popping on my end. Fucking mine up. My damn.
The
Well, I have like 2 separate
yawning
bars.
will not tempt
So I can see what other people cast. So I know when they have their game stuff up. So I know when I should run my stuff.
still.
Sure, it's my. So that's something I was never really good at. Wrong way again, man.
Thus do all boundaries cease to be.
They must be sealed away.
And I'm like, oh, what they got?
We're even kind of on the right side.
Yeah. Dream. Got sitting there. I got every player home that I could get there.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more void scent from passing through the gate.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more. So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Radzatan and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper. Whether Void Sent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much. Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state. And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
I was wondering when we were going to be able to do that. Let me know when you gave her everything. Okay. You know, I'm just headcanoning right now that everyone is still on the moon, freaking out that we just fucking disappeared.
It won't be the first time.
No. But I still feel it would be a cause for some concern.
So like what Goldbez said though, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if the barrier between that, I think that's going to be the thing. The withering is happening.
Yes.
I think the goal isn't going to be to stop it. It's going to be to, because basically what's going to happen is every single fucking reflection that's left and the source is going to be one.
The fourth was already sundered though. So we know there's pockets of the world that even after they're sundered.
So the fourth what? Huh?
The fourth is the Ice Age. That's next expansion.
Right. You said sundered.
That's
You mean a
shower-
calamity?
Yes, there was calamity and rejoined already. Same thing with the lightning, where the lightning came from. We were able to go when we go to Treno. That is a world that has gone through rejoining.
My point being though, whatever shard, like if they're sucking everything in and everything's gonna blow up together at once, that's not livable. That's like 1,000 tank LBs worth of damage. We know survive.
And we need to find a way to slow it down.
I don't think necessarily slow it down. I think to weave it into a workable condition as opposed to just all at once. Like the light we sent here, we didn't send a lot, and we sent it controlled. We need to control
What we send. Which that's the thing else too. We haven't been to the first in so long. You know what I mean?
not since we really dealt with Zero back initially.
I've been to Zero. Trying to look good. It's always the squid ones that want to be perceived as pretty. They don't need tentacles.
I think we did. Not this one.
I was just where there's a few people you can talk with.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
I did not expect to see you here.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
Ready to leave?
Huh? Yeah.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the
I don't think
First.
it's a good idea, but okay.
If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us.
Working on it.
Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears she's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Of course he spots us first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not upset about it by any means.
Wait. Is that?
Eventually, Allie's just gonna start kicking our skins.
Yeah.
Gods, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
I mean, have I ever died in one of these incidents?
I mean, to be fair,
We don't talk about the Mortal Kombat, but I was almost doubly mortal. That had to be done. We were the only ones capable.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
And who might you be? Not a Void-sent, I'd wager.
Greetings.
And every single weapon should be
I
drawn.
am Helmerut of the Asians.
I honestly expected this to be much later.
We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms? I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance. Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Where is the squirrel?
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Halmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients. As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more. Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards. Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole, and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost, yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased. I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true, what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Wait!
That's why we never got my boy first. But how do they know that none will survive the solstice? It would be a rebirth.
Okay.
I'm not talking.
The Asians were doing it one at a time. And we called those incidents calamities. Now do it all together.
Fair.
That's your jump in logic.
The souls are still going to the ethereal sea. Right.
Yes, but we die.
Yes.
Everyone rejoins, but we're still dead, and we know memories get wiped.
Most.
Damn it! Can I get to the ethereal sea from here?
No.
Damn it!
Sadly, yeah.
It's low. Wake his ass up.
Have you talked to everyone?
I'm working on it. I had to put something in the general chat. Or is she saying that Xenos was a winterer?
He was. We know he was.
He didn't call himself that.
No, because his only thing was to fight us no matter what.
But he agreed. Oh, that little.
We don't know.
Damn it!
We never got his minion.
Send Fan Daniel up.
We never got his minion, so...
Who the fuck do you think was a winterer?
We know there's a winter on every shard.
Yeah. Was it fucking Fan Daniel? Tell me he wasn't.
Oh no, he was. Because he also wasn't 100%.
Give me Fan Daniel. Emmett.
Because he wasn't 100% in line with the Unsundered's plans.
I just want to punch. Who else here? Where's Sanford? There's Sanford.
And Uri. So we got the twins, Prowl, Graha, Stola, and our gay apples.
Yuri, I swear to fucking everything, I will beat your goddamn fucking ass.
We've gone through that with Yuri before.
I'm aware. We've gone through it multiple times. And
Yeah.
we've had the conversation out on the fucking crater about it. I swear to God, I will beat your ass.
He's now getting late practice. He's going to be a bit distracted.
I will beat your ass, I swear.
That's a good part.
Can I just preemptively pick Yuri in the ass?
Yes.
Because I feel like I'm gonna have to.
Oh, we've not been there. Okay, I'm chatting with people before I talk to the boy again. Let me know when you're ready to talk to the boy. much is this for, by the way? Us. Okay.
It feels nice being back here.
It does. It's been a while.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another. All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Apologies for our delay.
Since when was the B team voiced?
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
Which we're getting the band back together, apparently.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with, but we're working on it.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details? The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Both the Source and the Reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality. So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Autumn.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
I kind of very desperately want to keep it away from you.
I mean, yeah. I do think it is attuned to our soul. Okay, I'm talking to the people without. So heads over them first, and then I'll talk to them. Bro, you're just horny just to be horny.
Is she really?
Yes. The brothers are reunited, yet a distance between them just says, how cruel fate to force me to choose. Talking to Allie that I'm starting with Alphino for the things. Don't talk to boy last. Because you can talk to him after you talk to get the MSQ symbol on their head. Just don't do them last.
Oh my fucking god.
I told you. I told you.
Have you talked to Stola yet?
No, I'm making my way
Yeah.
through. I said just do not save them for last because you can talk to those ones after you talk to.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the ones next.
At least Stola was able to talk to her sister recently. know when you're ready to talk to Tatar.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Tell them what to do. They're going to do it.
I haven't seen the word yet.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted
That's not his
by the
PA.
inconsequential. You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations. I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway. What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost? I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs. Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
You know, I thought MSQ would last longer than that. I wouldn't even say we sped through. Like, I feel like we took our time somewhat. Did you not?
So, methinks her Winterers are Xenos' shards.
I could see that. What did you think? And you didn't feel like I was rushing you, did you?
No.
Figure tomorrow we could do the Alliance, or do you want to do that over the weekend?
Let's see how what we got time-wise. Should be able to do it.
I am going to leave the party. I'm going to go piss. Now I want to chat with everyone before I go back to him. Was he okay? Did he break an ankle?
Don't. No.
Catches the ball. Makes the throw. Makes the throw. Makes the throw. Catches. Catches. He's out. Oh.
No, he didn't touch him. I don't think he touched him.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Oh, his foot touched the bag. I can't tell if he stubbed that.
I think it's him landing on his leg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do me a favor.